Hello, everybody. Is it is it on? Everything look good? Everything sound good? Waiting on that delay. There's a little bit of a delay. Let's see here. There's just being sure everything is good. Uh-oh. Hang on. Okay. Wait. Okay, here we go. Okay, hey everybody. Welcome to John Recite Stuff. uh, we're back at it again with VeggieTales. I got my Larry shirt here, so I'm all set. I got my super professional set up in the background again, where you can see the OBS playlist here. uh, yeah, and we got pinata time. Howdy, pinata time. Is that awesome? Sure. Where'd you get? Oh, okay. So, one year, was it 2 years, 3 years ago, maybe? We all took a family beach trip, and we happened to make some friends a couple years prior with the airbrush T-shirt people, and so every year we all come over there with like a new challenge for them of like some new group airbrush T-shirts, and they do a really good job. And so that year we decided we'd all do the VeggieTales cast, and so I was Larry. My wife got the French peas, and my sister was Bob, and my nieces were Jimmy, Jerry, and Junior. So so we had fun. Another year we did like the Avengers or something, and I think we did Toy Story. I think maybe the year before the VeggieTales, so that one was cool. I'll have to wear that one on a stream too, if I happen to find it. But yeah, so we're back at it again with the Reciting VeggieTales. Can you hear me? Does it all sound right? I'm setting it up. I set it up a little different this time than the Monday stream or Wednesday. Ooh, it was supposed to be Monday, and it didn't. It didn't turn out right. Yeah, I wish. I don't know how I can like easily show you the back without like knocking all the cables I've set up off. Let me see here. Can you see it? Can you see the back? Is it showing? Yeah, kind of. Yeah, you can see it. Yeah, it's got the classic logo on the back. Let's see. There's a delay on my end on this monitor I've got here, and it so you should be seeing it in a second. There we go. But okay, cool. Thank you, Pinata Time. Sounds good. Alrighty. I got the blindfold again. It's been a while since we've done since I've done one of these reciting streams. The last one we did was Dave and the Giant Pickle, and that was it over a year ago, or was it really like, I don't know when we did that. Was it like 2 years ago? It was a while back. But yeah, so pretty much I just woke up one day and was like wonder if there's like a world record for somebody to be able to like recite a show or a movie from start to finish. And that's just where the idea for these streams came from, because I'm sure there's other people like me out there that instead of having like songs stuck in your head all day, you have like scenes from TV shows or movies stuck in your head, and sometimes just the whole show or the whole movie. Like, and I've always been that way with movies and TV shows, and so was thinking, well, what's something that I know I could recite from start to finish, word for word, just straight from memory. And that was obviously VeggieTales, because I grew up watching so much VeggieTales. So yeah, so this is number 3, because rule of threes. I think it was the third VeggieTales episode too. But today we'll be doing. I'll be reciting word for word from memory. Are You My Neighbor? Which is one of my personal favorites. Sounds good. Love the OG logo. Oh yeah, OG logo all the way. Especially the little boomerang patterns on the back. I don't know why they got rid of those. That was totally a shame. The later ones never had those. That one's always my favorite. Yeah, and I have a blindfold here, so that way you guys know that I'm not looking at any monitor, any screen or script or anything like that, like reading off of it. hear my dog playing in the background. Uh, but yeah, that's why that's the only reason for this. And I don't have any earpieces or anything like that. I remember in one of the streams somebody was like, "Wait, how did he know that that one line or something?" I had messed up on a line, then went back and fixed it, and they were like, "Wait, can he read the chat?" And I was like, "No." Later, I went back and read the chat. No, I can't. I'm not gonna be reading the chat or anything. I can't read it with this on, and I don't have anything. It's all straight from memory. So so I guess with that all being said, sounds good. Sounds fun. This will be fun. This will be fun. Oh, I don't have my trusty water bottle. Madison, could you grab water bottle for me? Thank you. Okay. I don't know if you heard her, but she said no. I always have water bottle with me. I have to stay hydrated. Oh my goodness, I don't know what I was doing. I forgot Pinata Time pointed out I didn't have him last week. I'm not a very good friend to water bottle, am I? Thank you so much. I haven't been a very good friend to water bottle, but I have water bottle now. So now we should be tight. We should be okay. All right. Okay. So one sip of water really quick before I get started because Lord knows I'm gonna need it. Okay. Hope you enjoyed that water bottle ASMR. Okay. Alrighty, guys, here we go. We will be reciting. Oh, let me get this on really quick. We're just gonna go ahead and just jump into this here. Wait, it's falling. Hang on. I can't look like a cheater. Promise, I'm not lying. Okay. How does that? Does it look as goofy as it did the first time? Okay, alrighty, hang on. I can't see the mic. Okay. Alrighty. Here we go. Reciting VeggieTales, Are You My Neighbor? From memory. Here we go. Also, really quick, I just wanted to let you guys know, if I stumble on a word, I may backtrack a little and correct myself if I remember the correction. So, just so you know, I'm not reading, nobody's feeding the lines to me, anything like that. Okay. All right, without further Mountain Dew, here we go. Okay, Larry, it's time for the theme song.
Yeah, Bob. What do I do?
Let's see. I know, you play the guitar.
Bob, I don't have any hands.
Oh, you're right. Well, okay, you play this.
I don't want to play that. I look silly.
Oh, come on, it'll be fun.
Nope, not gonna do it.
It's for the kids.
Oh, okay. But they better not laugh.
All right, better get on out there. Boom, 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 boom. If you like to talk to tomatoes, if a squash can make you smile, if you like to waltz with potatoes, up and down the produce aisle, have we got a show for you. VeggieTales, 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 VeggieTales. Broccoli, celery, gotta be VeggieTales. Boom, 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 boom. Lima beans, collard greens, peachy keen, VeggieTales. Boom, 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 boom.
Cauliflower, sweet and sour, half an hour.
VeggieTales. Boom, boom, boom. There's never, ever, ever, ever been a show like VeggieTales. There's never, ever, ever, ever been a show like VeggieTales. It's time for VeggieTales. Psh, boom, ha 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 ha. Children laughter sounds.
Hi kids and welcome to VeggieTales. I'm Bob the Tomato and I'm Larry the Cucumber, and we're here to answer your questions. Yep. I bet you're wondering why Larry has a shoe on his head. Yeah, Bob, why do I have a shoe on my head? Well, I got a letter today from Latasha Robbins of Savannah, Georgia. Latasha wants to know what loving your neighbor really means. And that's why I have a shoe on my head? Yes. No. Well, kind of. Help me out here, Bob. You see, I'm about to tell Latasha the story of Flibbero Lou, and in that story, you, Larry, have a shoe on your head. Oh, it's all so clear now. Hurry up and tell the story, my head's starting to sweat. Okay, here goes. The sun always shone on the mountains of Fibble, the wind and the rains never came. To call the place beautiful, no one would quibble, though hard on the feet they'd exclaim. But high in those hills, past the rocks and the rubble, so high that the clouds were below, sat two tiny towns that were nothing but trouble. As you listen, you'll see that it's so. Now the town to the west that thought it was best bore the name Flibbero Lou, where the women and men since 1710 have worn on their heads one large shoe. Now in town number 2, one big shoe wouldn't do, so the people of Gibberty Lot would look down and bellow at shoe-headed fellow and place on their own heads a pot. Mine's really more of a kettle. For days without end, these two neighbors would bicker as to whose headgear was best, and the shoes and the pots would fly ever thicker from morning to night without rest. But not all of the people who lived in these cities were angry and bitter and vile. A few would write poems and sing happy ditties, la 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 la, and greet all their friends with a smile. One Flibbian fellow, who hated to fight, tried hard not to act like a monster. While pots crashed around him from morning till night, he played, what was it? He'd just play with his pet wind-up lobster. They kept to themselves and they'd talk until one day he said, "Hey, let's go for a walk. I'm tired of lying around like a squid. I want to go out there." So that's what he did. The shoe-headed boy and his blue plastic friend walked out of their town and began to descend to the dark rocky valley between the two cities, away from his friends and their light-hearted ditties. Fa la la la, la 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 la. "Hey, this is swell," he said. "Gosh, this is fun. It's great that my lobster can get out and run." But neither the toy nor the boy with the shoe could see the disaster about to ensue. From under the rocks, hidden just out of sight, were 6 beady eyes filled with anger and spite. 6 beady eyes watched our hero meander, 2 shifty crooks and their ruthless commander. "Oh, look what good fortune," the nasty one said. "Here comes a poor fool with a shoe on his head. I bet he's got money. I bet he's got gold, or maybe some jewelry he'd like us to hold. Whatever the booty, I think I could stand it. Well, that's what I live for. That's why I'm a bandit." And then they attacked him from under their rock. First they knocked off his shoe, then they knocked off his sock. But the thing they did next was extremely unfunny. Why, they shook him so hard that he dropped his milk money. "Hey," he protested, "I don't like your ilk. How will I go strong if I don't drink my milk?" But they didn't care. They'd accomplished their goal, so they put our friend down, stuck his head in a hole, and walked off with his money, every last nickel, then yelled back as they left, "See you around, silly pickle." I'm a cucumber." Then he said with a moan, "Well, I guess I'm alone." But this was a loneliness he'd never known. His His friends were far off and his lobster was missing. The sound he could hear was just the wind hissing. "Hello? Hello?" Things looked pretty grim for our Flibbian buddy, his head in a hole, his shoe bent and muddy. But then, were those footsteps? Oh, could it be true? Along came the mayor of Flibbero Lou. Of anyone, surely he'd help the poor soul. "Hello," said the boy with his head in a hole. "I seem to have fallen. I seem to be stuck. But now that you're here, well, I guess I'm in luck." "Oh dear," said the mayor, observing the shoe. "A fellow in need, and he's Flibbian too." "Young man, I have noticed your dire situation, and please rest assured that I share your frustration. But how could I put this? So what can I say? Well, maybe you understand better this way. Is that music?
I'm busy, busy, dreadfully busy. You've no idea what I have to do. Busy, busy, shockingly busy, much, much too busy for you.
Oh, I see. As soon as the mayor had finished his song, a Flibian doctor came, strolling along. Out of my way, she said, starting to slide. If you and your pickle would please step aside, I'm very important, I can't stand and chat.
Well, that's not my pickle, I found him like that. Besides, it so happens I'm noteworthy too. Why, I am the mayor of Flibberoloo.
I'm a cucumber. I see, said the doctor. Then you understand, without an appointment I can't lend a hand. They're folks with bronchitis, they're kids with the flu, she said to the mayor of Flibberoloo. If I'm not mistaken, you're quite busy too. Well, they talked about schedules, compared daily planners, till finally a voice said, Please pardon my manners. I don't mean to bug ya. I see that you're busy, but being inverted has made me quite dizzy. The two other Flibians paused for a while. They looked at each other, then said with a smile,
We're busy, busy, is it dreadfully? We're busy, busy, dreadfully busy. You've no idea what we have to do. Busy, busy, shockingly busy, much, much too busy for you. 'Cause we're busy, busy, frightfully busy, more than a bumblebee, more than an ant. Busy, busy, horribly busy. We'd love to help, but we can't. Ta-ta!
Oh, it was just dreadful. How could they desert their Flibian friend with his head in the dirt? Desistant. What does he say? He said, how could they desert their Flibian friend with his head in the dirt? That's it then. I'm finished. I'll die here down under. If they could not help me then, who would? He wondered. But wait, someone else on the road overhead. Would they help a friend beaten up, left for dead? Oh, look, on his head, not a shoe but a pot. Why, this little guy was from Gibberty Lot. Would he help a Flibian? Certainly not. The boy with the pot saw our friend with the shoe. Oh, look, he exclaimed, he's from Flibberoloo. Why, they think we're garbage. They pelt us with shoes. Why should I care if he's beaten and bruised? But out here in the wild, his chances are slim. If I was in need, would I want help from him? He looked at our friend, then he looked at the shoe, and then in his heart, he knew what to do. He may be Flibian, that's plain to see, but God made him special, just like he made me. So he got him unstuck, and he picked up the shoe, and together they walked back to Flibberoloo, out of the valley and back into town, where he stayed by his side until the doctor was found. Oh my, said the doctor, he's wetting a pot. The little one there is from Gibberty Lot. You saved this fellow? You pulled him through it? I don't understand. Tell me, why did you do it? He has a shoe and I have a pot, but when we look deeper, there's more that we've got. God made us special, and now I can see if you're special to him, then you're special to me. Love your neighbor. When someone helps you, then you'll understand. When you love your neighbor, loving means lending a hand. If you see someone who's hurt or in need, maybe it's time to perform a good deed. And when you finish, you'll find that it's true. When you make them feel better, you'll feel better too. Here, let me help you. Thank you. Oh, love your neighbor. When someone helps you, then you'll understand. When you love your neighbor, loving means lending a hand. So the boy with the pot gave the doctor some money to pay for the cucumber's bill. Then the mayor cried out with his eyes moist and runny, I'm touched by his act of goodwill. If this little guy can take care of his brother, when he lives in one town and he in the other, why can't we all try to help one another? And love would surround our fair hill. Hooray! Yeah, yeah!
Now, if you visit the mountains of Fibble, you won't see a shoe or a pot. Instead, they throw flowers and candy to nibble. I bet that you'd like it a lot. Bum, 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 na, 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 na. Happy montage shot of the hills, and it zooms out and does a cool iris transition to black. That's not how the tune goes. Dun 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 dun. And now it's time for Silly Songs with Larry, the part of the show where Larry comes out and sings a silly song. Our curtain opens with Larry, having just finished his morning bath, is searching for his hairbrush. Having no success, Larry cries out, "Oh, where is my hairbrush? Oh, where is my hairbrush? Oh, where, oh, where, oh, where, oh, where, oh, where is my hairbrush?" Having heard his cry, Pa Grape enters the scene. Shocked and slightly embarrassed at the sight of Larry in a towel, Pa regains his composure and reports, "I think I saw a hairbrush back there." "Back there with my hairbrush. Back there with my hairbrush. Back there, oh, where, back there, oh, where, back there is my hairbrush." Having heard his joyous proclamation, Junior Asparagus enters the scene. Shocked and slightly embarrassed at the sight of Larry in a towel, Junior regains his composure and comments, "Why do you need a hairbrush? You don't have any hair." Larry's been taken aback. The thought had never occurred to him. No hair? What would this mean? What would become of him? What would become of his hairbrush? Or it's what will become of him. What will become of his hairbrush? Larry wonders. No hair for my hairbrush. No hair for my hairbrush. No hair, no hair, no hair, no hair, no where. No, it's no hair, no hair, no where, no hair, no hair, no hair, no where, back there, no hair for my hairbrush. Having heard his wonderings, Bob the Tomato enters the scene. Shocked and slightly embarrassed at the sight of Larry in a towel, Bob regains his composure and confesses, "Larry, that old hairbrush of yours, well, you never use it. You don't really need it, so, well, I'm sorry. I didn't know. But I gave it to the Peach, 'cause he's got hair." Feeling a deep sense of loss, Larry stumbles back and laments, "Not fair. Oh, my hairbrush. Not fair. My poor hairbrush. Not fair, not fair, no hair, not fair, no wear, no hair, not fair, not fair, not fair. My little hairbrush." Having heard his laments, the Peach enters the scene. Himself in a towel, both Larry and the Peach are shocked and slightly embarrassed at the sight of each other. But recognizing Larry's generosity, the Peach is thankful. "Thanks for the hairbrush. Yes, good has been done here." The Peach exits the scene. Larry smiles, but still feeling an emotional attachment for the hairbrush, calls out, "Take care of my hairbrush. Take care, oh my hairbrush. Take care, don't dare not care, take care, not hair, no fair, take care of my hairbrush." The end. Da-dun. Yeah. So, is there anyone else you'd like to invite to your birthday party? Let's see. Don't forget Louie. Oh, and Marcia. I think that's it. Are you forgetting anyone else? No, I don't think so. Well, what about Fernando? I bet he'd like to come. No, not Fernando. Why not? Well, he just moved here, so I don't know him very well. And besides, he talks kind of funny. Now, Junior, he doesn't talk funny. He just talks different. His family's from another country. Yeah, I know. It still sounds funny. You know, Junior, God wants us to love everybody. Not just the people that are like us, so we need to accept others just the way they are. Besides, we can learn a lot from people who are different from us. Yeah, I suppose. I'll tell you what, you think about it, and in the morning we'll talk some more. Okay? Okay. Good night, Junior. Good night, Dad. Then flashing lights happens in his room. The window opens and a tiny little spaceship flies through. Ah, who are you? I'm Bob. I'm a tomato, and I need your help. Whoa, deja vu. What's he got on his space helmet? Huh? What do you mean? Larry,
What?
How many times have I told you not to eat while you're wearing your helmet?
Oh, sorry.
He tries to wiggle it off. Tries to bite it off. Doesn't work, so he throws it down. We need your help, Junior. Our starship, the USS Apple Pies, is in grave danger. Oh, really? Tell me more. In just 8 minutes, the ship and its crew will be smashed to bits by a giant meteor. Good heavens. Well, can't you just move the ship out of the way? Well, that's just it. The Apple Pies is completely without power. Dead in the water. She can't budge an inch.
She's stuck.
Oh, dear. Well, gee, how can I help? Didn't you minor in aerospace technology at the Happy Tots preschool? Why, yes. Yes, I did.
What'd you major in?
That's not important now. Play-Doh.
Me too.
No time for chit-chat. Junior, only you can save the Apple Pies. Lieutenant Larry, the Shrinker Beam.
Aye, Captain Bob.
I think my helmet's on backwards. Bum ba bum bum ba bum ba 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 bum. There it is, the USS Apple Pies. When we get on board, you'll be briefed by our ship's engineer Scooter. Then you can get to work fixing the power. Okay. Bum, 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 bum. Happy elevator music. Ah, Captain, you've returned. Hello, Scooter. Any luck? I'm afraid not, Captain. The engines have got no power, and we've only 5 minutes before the we've only 5 minutes till the meteor smashes us to bits. How many people are on the ship? 364. How many escape pods are there? 2. Drat. How much do you know about this meteor? Oh, funny you should mention it. Our sensors just determined that the meteor is made entirely out of... What? Out of what? Popcorn! A popcorn ball meteor. The worst kind.
Would that be caramel or cheese? Cause I don't like that cheese stuff very much. It gets stuck in my tooth.
It makes precious little difference when it hits you at 5,000 miles an hour.
Ah, good point.
Meet me in St. Louis, Louis, meet me at the fair. Hey, who are those guys? Oh, who? Oh, never mind them. They're the new guys. I will be your Tootsie Wootsie. Meet me in St. Louis. I'll be waiting there. Well, maybe they'd have some ideas. What? Not the new guys. They don't know anything. All they do is sing and eat and sing. Between you and me, I think they're crazy. Oh. I will be your Tootsie Wootsie. Meet me in St. Louis. I'll be waiting there. Hi, I'm Junior.
I'm Jimmy Gord.
I'm Jerry Gord.
We're the new guys.
So, why do you sing all the time?
Why don't you?
Because it's weird. I mean different.
You know, sometimes differences can be good if we just take the time to get to know each other.
Yeah, maybe. So, why do you eat so much?
We're hungry, I guess.
It's our metabolism or something.
You know, sometimes I think I could eat a whole bus.
Yeah, well, sometimes I think I could eat a whole spaceship.
Oh, yeah? Well, sometimes I think I could eat a whole planet. Planet.
Scooter, how many escape pods did you say there were? 2. Jimmy, did you mean what you said about eating a whole planet? Well, sure, but how would you guys like to help save the ship?
Well, gosh, that'd be swell.
Grab the guards! And they bust through the door and they put them in the escape pods.
So then, we'll just stay here?
Hey, it's like a field trip or something. Only 2 minutes left. I hope this works. Do you know the Muffin Man, the Muffin Man, the Muffin Man? Do you know the Muffin Man? He lives on Drury Lane. I bet I could eat all of his muffins. Or he says it like, I bet I could eat all his muffins.
Oh, yeah? Well, I bet I could eat all his muffins in his house.
Yeah. Hey, look, it's some kind of planet or something. Hey, maybe that's where the Muffin Man lives.
No, Jerry. He lives on Drury Lane.
Oh, yeah.
Hey, what is this stuff? It's popcorn.
Let's eat it! Do you think it's possible? If anyone can do it, they can. And then this montage of them freaking out and the popcorn meteor coming closer. Only 10 seconds left. I sure hope those gourds were hungry. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, incoming!
No more for me, thanks. I'm full. Excuse me.
Get 'em in here! Yay, gourds, way to go! Hooray! You saved the ship.
Oh, it was nothing.
Nothing. You're telling me that saving 364 lives by rapidly consuming 14,000 metric tons of popcorn is nothing?
Well, I guess maybe it was a little something.
And to think I wouldn't be your friend just because you guys were different. Why, if you weren't different, none of us would be here right now. Hey guys, look at this. Well, I got a little bit hungry, so I was snacking on this end table. I was just snacking on this end table when I saw this. Some kind of electrical plugger, something. Plug it in! Yay! Why didn't I think of that? You guys are something else.
You know, it kind of reminds me of a song. Hit it, boys. Have you ever seen a boy with funny clothes? A girl with braces on her teeth or freckles on her nose? Some kids call them oddballs. Some kids call them weird. Is it my imagination, or does Aunt Ruth have a beard? God makes lots of people in all colors, shapes, and sizes. He loves them very much, and what we need to realize is that calling people names because they're different is wrong. Instead, we need to look on them in love and sing this song. I can be your friend. I can be your friend. Any day in any weather, we can be friends and play together. Yeah, we're all pretty different. Some are skinny, some are stout. But the inside is the part that we're supposed to care about. Aye, that's where we got feelings that are very much the same. And so instead of weirdo, I think friend's a better name. I can be your friend, la la la. I can be your friend, la la la. If your hair is red or yellow, we can have lunch, I'll share my jello. I can be your friend, la la la. I can be your friend, la la la. It's okay that we are different. We can still play 'cause I can be your friend. Dad, come quick. What is it? Is something wrong? Oh no, I just wanted to tell you that I'm going to invite Fernando to my party after all. Really? Well, that was quick. What made you change your mind? Well, you know, being different can be good. Like maybe if my party's about to be smashed by a giant popcorn ball meteor, Fernando can eat it. Or could eat it. Or maybe if the slime monster shows up and tries to squirt slime on all of us, maybe Fernando could maybe blast him with his X-ray eyes. Well, I don't think Fernando could do those kinds of things. But I'm sure he could tell you about his country and tell you the kinds of foods he likes to eat. Who knows? You might like it. Yeah, that sounds fun. I sure am proud of you for making the right decision. Well, it's time for sleeping. I love you, little mister. I love you, big mister. I'll see you tomorrow. Okay. And the spaceship flies back. What is it now? Well, Lieutenant Larry here dropped our map right out of the spaceship. Sorry. And we were wondering if you could just give us directions to the freeway. I think we can make it from there. Out the window, down the street, left at Mr. Slushy. Great. Thanks. That's what I said. I said left at Mr. Slushy. Slushy. I said left at Mr. Slushy. You try saying slushy with a lisp. Oh, man.
Where was I? I said left at Mr. Slushy. Oh no, you said right. I distinctly remember you saying right at Mr. Slushy. Why would I say that? That'd be crazy. I'm kind of thirsty. Can we stop at Mr. Slushy? No, we need that money for tolls. We're over here by QWERTY to talk about what we've learned today. And so what we have learned applies to our lives today. And God has a lot to say in his book. Bob attempts to destroy the song. As I was saying, we know that God's word is for everyone. And now that our song is done, we'll take a look. In the story of Flibberaloo, we learn that loving your neighbor means helping people, even when we don't really feel like it. And in Faith, we learn that loving your neighbor means that we can be friends with everybody. We learn that loving your neighbor means we can be friends with everybody. Yeah, just being sure I had it right. Yep, even kids that are really different than us. We might even learn from them too. Well, let's see if QWERTY has a verse for us today. Love your neighbor as yourself. Leviticus 19:18. Now that means we should treat other so that means I want to be sure I got the little words right. Now that means we should treat others as nicely as we want to be treated. Oh, look at the time. Well, that's all for now. Until next time, remember, God made you special and he loves you very much. Bye. Bye. Bum, 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 bum. That's credits music. It's the instrumental I Can Be Your Friend. Okay. Whew. How'd I do? Oh, the light. How'd I do? Did pretty good? What did people think of it? The wholesome nostalgia is too much. I know. Oh, man. Whew. Yeah, I like that song. Let it play. Turns on water. I did it. Woo! How did I do, everybody? Did it? It went by a lot faster than it felt like the other ones did. I guess I meant to do that one like the last time, like instead of Dave and the Giant Pickle. And the only reason I didn't was because I didn't know if I wanted to tackle the hairbrush song, doing all the voices really fast, swapping back, and holding those notes in a Larry voice is pretty tough. So I hope it's all right. Alrighty. Oh, thanks, man. Appreciate it. Thank you, Adventure Blur. Alrighty. Do what? Your wife. What? Absolutely terrible job. Oh.
He said Madison, a fake friend. Your wife.
Madison, a fake friend. Yes, thank you to my wife for that super lovely comment. All right, well that was fun. Thanks, Pinata Time. I appreciate it. Adventure Blue. So, Jonah, next. Maybe. We will see. You know, the only reason I didn't give it a resounding yes the first time was just because I wasn't sure if I knew the whole movie like I did the old shows. But I bet I could probably do it. I bet I could do it. I've seen it enough. Honesty is the best policy. That's right. Alrighty, guys. Well, that was fun. We should let's definitely do it again. I appreciate the suggestions and stuff for next ones because there definitely will be a next one. So we just got to decide what the next one will be. Maybe I should cap off the veggie saga with Jonah. Maybe so. Maybe we could do that. That'd be a lot of fun. We'd be here a lot longer though. We'd be here a lot longer. Do what? Oh yeah. Now, guys, my middle niece, she loves that movie. That's like her favorite movie, and she may even know it better than I do. Like that's just the movie she has watched just every day for like her entire life. And she might could do it better than I could. Maybe we should have like a duet or something of a reciting stream, and we could go back and forth and ping pong the lines. That would be fun. That would be a lot of fun. Oh, that's all right. Have a good one. Oh, see you, Pinata time. That thank you for joining. Oh, that was a lot of fun. Man, it's only 8:45, or at least here, anyways. That was only 45 minutes so far. Wow. Oh yeah, that's like her favorite movie. Any Sonic cartoons? I don't think I know those as well as I do anything else. Let's see here. I know like, yeah. Now I have been throwing around the idea of doing Toy Story, like if I was to do, you know, any other movie other than Jonah, I could probably do Toy Stories 1 and 2, because I do know those like the back of my hand. I could probably do those, maybe. We'll see. We will see. Didn't think we'd notice that. Kids like the Pirates movie more than the Jonah. Yeah, the pirate movie was funny. That movie was funny. I hadn't seen it in a long time, and I decided to go back and watch it. And by the way, nobody told me that Yo-Ho Heroes is like the biggest bop in cinema history. I didn't. I was unaware at the moment. But yeah, I think Jonah, Toy Story 2. Maybe after I cap off, you know, if we did Jonah first, we cap off the VeggieTales and do the go into the Toy Story 1 and 2. Toy Story 4. Huh? What movie is that? Adventure Blur? I don't know. Sorry, Joshua, you know I don't do fan fiction. I don't know what you're talking about. Whoa, I'm just that was just a joke. Those like Toy Story 4. I'm just kidding. It was a fan fiction, guys. Come on, that didn't really. It was just a dream. Toy Story 5 is gonna come out, guys. Toy Story 5 is gonna come out one day, and it's gonna start off with Woody. It will start off with the ending of Toy Story 4, like the recaps in the other movies, and he'll wake up and say, "Well, that was weird, and it was all a dream, and it's gonna be something else." That's what Toy Story 5 will be. Calling it. That's what Toy Story 5 will be. I did see both in theaters. As I did see, I don't know if I saw the Pirates in theaters, but I know I saw Jonah in theaters, because that was like the first movie I ever saw in theaters. No, it was the second movie I saw ever in theaters. The first movie I ever saw was Toy Story 2 in theaters, but I was literally 3, I think. So I don't recall that experience as much, but I know it was the first movie I ever saw in theaters. Still haven't watched. Just save yourself. Pinata time. Save yourself. Looking about that scrap script. Oh, you're right. You're right. Yeah. You're talking about the. Okay. Well, that might not be as fan fiction-y. Maybe not. I don't know. There's apparently, I found out that there's like 50 million different scripts for that movie that just were scrapped. I don't know. Second movie you saw, 2 was Jonah. First movie was Star Wars Episode 2. Man, these are some good first theater experiences, let me tell you. See, I'm not sure what my first movie is. Might have been Jonah, actually. See? Madison saw the Pirates in theaters. See, I don't think I think maybe we were like, I don't know what it was, why I didn't watch the pirate movie in theater, honestly. I remember I remember like not being able to see it in theaters, but I wanted to still support it. Like, so I went out before the DVD came out. I went to like the Christian bookstore and I bought like a t-shirt and the soundtrack or something. But yeah. Lots of fun. I didn't know it went to theaters. Yeah. That was the second, and there's supposed to be another one soon, which we still really don't know anything about it. Just heard I think Phil Vischer talk about it a couple times. So hopefully we see something of that soon. That would be a lot of fun. Here's to hoping for that origin story he wanted to tell or something. That would be fun. Yeah, man. Yo-Ho Heroes and What We Gonna Do is on my Spotify. For real. I mean, I enjoy those. Those are a lot of fun. Alrighty, guys. Well, stay tuned because may do some Jonah next, Toy Story next, or maybe any other shows. Just be sure to just keep spitballing them to me because maybe I'll recall them because I have movies and TV shows just like constantly in my thinking, like the scenes from them and stuff. Do what? Recite the things my wife don't like. Belly of the Whale is a consistent repeat on my Spotify. Yeah, the Bob and Larry movie. That's what the scrapped one was. That one would be. Watch it be the biggest box office movie of 2020. That would be awesome. That would be awesome. You're hearing Naked Mole Rap was on your Spotify. I got to see what this playlist is. So it literally consists of so many varying genres, but mostly like 90s and early 2000s and movie soundtracks. And that's pretty much. And then I've got a couple of like game songs that I like. Like from Video Games Live or something. I'm going to have to share it on Twitter. Maybe I will. Maybe I'll share my Spotify playlist on Twitter so you guys can see it. Alrighty, pinata time. Have a good night. Yes, it's just the most random assortment of things ever. But I guess that's and then some hardcore gangsta rap music. Yeah, because that's me. That's me, man. You know that. the guy you just spent 40 minutes watching recite VeggieTales. You could just rewind it a bit where you can see me singing "Love Your Neighbor," and you just know that just radiates. This guy listens to gangster rap. Alrighty, guys. Well, I think that's gonna be it for tonight. Hope you had fun. I sure did. This was a lot of fun. Hoping to be doing more live streams and stuff like hopefully at least bi-weekly, twice in those weeks. We'll do John streams about stuff on Mondays and John recites stuff on Saturdays. So this will be a lot of fun. Really looking forward to it. It's good to be back doing this stuff because it's just random and a lot of fun. Alrighty, everybody. Well, with all that being said, let me look at my super professional setup here where I can get the outro going. Always remember, God made you special and He loves you very much. Bye! Bye!